what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the Asmus Toys Devil May Cry 3 Lady 6 scale figure. Now of course this is based on Lady from Devil May Cry 3, which I do have right here in this HD collection, which has like the first three Devil May Cry video games. I'm a big Devil May Cry fan. So yeah, and I always thought Part 3 was the best like in the franchise, but I do believe now that Part 5 was released a few years ago, I kind of believe now that is like the best one overall in the franchise. But my favorite is the original Devil May Cry. It's my all-time favorite PlayStation 2 video game, to be honest, you know. And my second all-time favorite video game, the first Devil May Cry. But yeah, I got this some Sideshow collectibles, and this was like already released like years ago, but Asmus Toys I restocked it. So that they bring it back out, and that's why I picked up mine with some Sideshow collectibles. So that's what I had. It's like on pre-order it. But anyway, I'm finna get into this right now. As you can see, this is the box that contains the lady figure right here, and it has like a awesome image of artwork of her right here, and it does say lady up here. Devil May Cry. On the side, I got Devil May Cry 3, 2. On the back, it shows an image of like the figure. There's also another shot of lady right here. There's also like a read-up for this too as well. It says, Mary died a long time ago. My name is Lady. Devil May Cry 3 Dante's Awakening features Lady's first appearance. She's a human devil hunter on a quest to exact vengeance on her father, Arkham, who is responsible for the death of her mother, Kalina. And during his pursuit to become a demon, she's dubbed Lady by Dante, refusing to reveal to him her true name, Mary, after the Virgin Mary. Although not a playable character in this iteration of the game, Lady plays an important role in narrating the story of her and Dante's encounter in influencing the game's namesake shop, Devil May Cry. So yeah, that was like a read-up for it. And of course, you know, you can take this off. And this is how Lady like looks on the inside, like with her accessories and so on. So yeah, I'm going to get into this. And Lady does have two trays too as well. This is her tray for stand. And of course the tray that contains like the figure. Asmus Toys does provide us with an instruction manual for Lady too, as you can see. I'll be sure to get a good look at this. And first I want to talk about the display stand that comes with Lady. And it's the same one that we get with like say like for Dante or like Trish, if you have any of I don't know if all the Asmus Toys Devil May Cry figures do, but I know those two did. They came with the same kind of like stand right here. And of course you get your U-style piece for displaying your figure on. Let's see if I can get this in here. Of course you know that's how it looks. Then you know you can raise this up and down. And now for Lady herself. I've been hearing some rants about this particular piece too. But these are from like older reviews, not like this recent one. I think it's still the same though. As you can see, she has all this plastic around her. Yeah, lots. I have to take it off. Got her head. I think she looks pretty cool. I still do believe she's one of the most coolest people in the game too. In 3, so yeah, there she is. Looks like she's not that tall though. Okay, there's the Asmus Toys Devil May Cry 3 Lady figure. I'm gonna measure her. Yeah, it looks like she's just right at 11 inches. So what I do now is talk about like the likeness to how she is like on the video game, and like the articulation of Lady 2 as well. But yeah, I think it's a pretty cool piece. I am noticing stuff about the body too myself, so I'm not really too sure. I'm hearing that this is like a cheap material that they made to buy. They figure out from some of the reviews I saw of this particular piece, you know. But I think it still looks like pretty solid, like you know, just from like a dead on look at it, it looks pretty cool looking. And I think she has like a silicone type body too as well, lady, because I can feel it like in her neck. You can see how it rolls around. Let me get a better shot of it. This is like a close up of a lady's face. As you can see, she even has like the eyes too. Like, you know, like one is like blue and one is like that brownish like color. Like the two different eyes. That's pretty cool. She even has like the scar right down on her nose too. It's up down her nose. Her hair is like sculpted, but you can see how soft like the neck is when you move it. She also has like this strap right here on her too. And this right here, now this right here is made of like a soft plastic, but underneath this right here is like a fabric material, like cloth. And these are the boots that she has on. You need some here and they're not really like completely accurate, like the color. And here's like a holster too, right there on her side. Of course, you know, she has these gloves on, but you can't see like the back of her legs right here. You can see those right down the back of her legs. So, you know, I have never seen anything like that on the figure, so I'm not too sure about that. But I still think it's pretty cool just having this. I'm glad to have this in my collection. And this is how Lady looks kind of underneath. As you can see, she still has plastic on her red too. I don't know if I would remove that. I usually do, but I'm not too sure. I might leave it there because it might make it troublesome, you know. Now, Lady's arms can go up to, look like about right here. So they can go up kind of high. They are like loose too. They feel like loose. And they can go up like this, so she can get her arms up like that. Ah, that's pretty cool. Because, you know, a lot of figures can't really do that. Then she can go up like that. Okay. She can even go backward like that. Okay. There's also a band in her arm too. Doesn't look like a double band though, because it's like it's limited. But she can like bend her arm. Of course, you can split too. She also has a bend in the leg. It's like a double bend too. Yeah, because you can even kick it out, but pivot out. Now there isn't anything really in the feet. These are kind of tight right here, so she can't really pivot or anything. Of course, Lady head can turn left, right. You know, she can look up, she can look down, tilt. It's like real soft too. I'm trying to keep the light kind of dim. I didn't want to bleach her out because like the body is so like it's so pale. Like the way she is, you know, the light will make it so bright when they're so pale like that. I still think it's a pretty awesome, solid release in my opinion. Now I want to move on through the accessories that come with the Lady figure. Now this right here is the Kalina. Now Dante also came with this too. If you get like the Dante Devil May Cry 3 figure from Asmus Toys, he also has this too as well. So yeah, this is how it looks. It does like this should be like more silver right here, but it have like black looking. The blade, but it's still a pretty cool looking piece. And of course you get like this other handle right here that you know you can like slide into the inside of it right here. So I'm gonna see if I can do it right quick. I don't really ever really use this like with Dante. And as you can see, I just have, you know, once you get it on, because you can hold it right there. That's pretty cool. Now I want to continue to move on through the accessories that come with Lady. Up next, she gets like these two handguns, and they are different too. You get the I believe this is the CZ75. I must admit I don't really know too much about like guns, like what type they are and all that kind of stuff. And I believe this could like slide off too, if I'm not mistaken. It doesn't like the ammo clip can be pulled out. But I know that this real big can be slid off. I can see it even coming open right there. Then I believe this one, if I'm not mistaken, is the Bren 10. You can see it's like a larger gun than this one. Then she also has this machine gun too as well, which has like a blade on it at the end. Now this one is like painted like in silver. And lastly, as far as like the weapons go, lady also gets like this crossbow too as well right here. As you can see, I think you probably should be careful with that because it feels real like flimsy. And these right here, like they actually pull back too, as you can see those. Try to get a better look at it. I believe this gonna be holstered onto her too as well. Lady also comes with like this necklace that you can put around too, which has like a red gem in it. It's kind of dark. Then you get like a pair of two hands right here too as well. Like these look like trigger type hands because you get a left and right hand. Then you also get like two holsters. This is like if you want to put like the weapons and stuff on her, because you could put one of these like around like a lady's like leg, and you could put like the crossbow in it and certain weapons like that if you want. I also wanted to show like the crossbow right here. There's like a button right there. You can actually pull it down like that. You can see like the wire go down. That's pretty cool. But like it's still like fragile though. As you can see, I do have the gun holster right here. I chose this particular gun. Now this is how these will go on later. Like the holsters right here, you would put them on her. But I bet eventually over time, if I'm not mistaken, I probably could like cause like some paint issues on the figure. Because you know once you put like the other one on here too, then you can put the crossbow on here if you want, like on the lady's thigh area. But I bet that can cause like some paint issues though, like with rubbing the paint. So as you can see, I did put the holsters around like lady's like thigh right here. It's kind of troublesome getting like the crossbow in there. Another thing I did notice too is that you can like open these belts. So I think that's pretty cool. You can like open these on up and peg them back in, because they do have like a peg that's like on the inside of them. So I think that's pretty cool. And I was still kind of worried about damaging like the paint on the figure too as well. But I did put like a trigger hand on her so she can, you know, get her hand on the gun pretty good. So that's pretty cool. Now I want to compare the Asmus Toys Devil May Cry 3 6-scale lady figure with my other Devil May Cry figures I have from Asmus Toys. Okay, as you can see, here's like the other two figures I have from Asmus Toys based on Devil May Cry. I have Dante from Devil May Cry 3, and I also have Trish from Devil May Cry 5. So yeah, these are some pretty cool figures. And I know that we have like the original Dante coming like from the first Devil May Cry. Oh, that is easily one of my most anticipated figures of the year. It's supposed to be released this year. I'm gonna be surprised it's next year from Asmus Toys. I would love to get like a Virgil too, like based on Part 3, because I know they had that one too. I'd be definitely up for that one if they ever restock it or anything like that. Okay, there's the Asmus Toys Devil May Cry 3 Dante's Awakening Lady 6-scale figure. Now this figure was released like years ago, but Asmus Toys has been like restocking like some of the figures, so they brought this one back. So I'm glad they did, because I did want to pick this one on up. And I was always planning on getting it, you know, but it was like sold out everywhere. But now they have restocked it, so yeah, I'm definitely glad I managed to pick it on up. And again, I got this from Sideshow Collectibles too. Now this is also based on lady from I know she's in Part 5 too, but lady in Devil May Cry 3, which I do have like in this HD collection on PlayStation 4, which has like the first like 3 games. In fact, that is like the cover of Devil May Cry 3 right there with Dante on it. So yeah, I have always been like a huge fan of the Devil May Cry video game series. Cause like I said, the original Devil May Cry, that's my second all-time favorite video game, and my number one favorite PlayStation 2 video game. Like for the PlayStation 2 like era, yeah, I've always been like a huge fan of that original one. And I always thought that Part 3 was the best in the franchise, but now I kind of beat that Part 5. It's kind of like the better one. That was like an awesome game, like Devil May Cry 5. Woo. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this, I guess, for fans of this. And I know there are like some inaccuracies with it, and I'm even hearing that the figure itself is like cheaply done too and stuff like that. And I can kind of see like issues with it too, that I can see things probably, you know, that would make it seem like it's not like a real, like a high level type figure, you know. But anyway, I would definitely recommend this. So this is the Asmus Toys Devil May Cry 3 6-scale lady figure. And I know we have like the original Dante on the way too. Oh, I can't wait for that from Asmus Toys. Based like on the Dante from the original Devil May Cry. I cannot wait for that. That is easily one of my most anticipated figures of the year. And I would like to get like a Virgil figure too from how he was on Part 3. Like that particular version of Virgil. So yeah, please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.